Welcome to Hammer Dahn! Number one sports betting show, Carl Pat McAfee, Corporate Thunder. I am Toe Diggs.
That's a baby Tony.
That right there is Bubblegum Pino. He is a Canadian sensation. He is a bearded wonder.
Good day.
Good day to you, Saya. Bruce, how are we?
What's going on, dude?
What is going on?
Baseball.
Yeah.
Prem is on the tip of the tongue.
Prem is on the tip of the tongue, the tip of the tongue.
Yeah.
Little Carborough Cup today.
Carbo Cups today?
Carabao Cup.
Yeah, Brady's lads are about to get taken out back.
Oh, okay.
Did Union advance on the state side?
It was cancelled. It's postponed till this evening, Bruce.
Oh, bit of inclement weather.
Union Berlin or?
No,
Philadelphia Union.
Okay.
Philly Union.
Nice. Otter, how are we?
Tony, doing pretty fantastic. I finally got some luck on my baseball parlay to come back last
came
night.
home?
Dodgers came through. It was a good night.
I think it was like 1 and 2 last night, maybe.
Yeah, it was ugly last night. 2 and 3, I think.
Covey's got fucking trounced.
Pirates beat the fucking Braves, as we all knew that was coming.
Yeah. There was a lot that happened last night. Full slate today of baseball that we will go through in 1 second. We also do the Packers and the Browns.
Yes.
Interesting. 2 interesting teams here.
I feel very. Am I taking over today?
Wow.
We'll say that.
Yeah, the schedule's looking easy.
Yeah, I think we're talking about the same one. Anything else? Anything else today? Oh, we'll start with this update because the line moved already. Line is the 3 now. The Texans are 3-point favorites against the New England Patriots. Coming out, the Stroud's going to play, and it looks as if the Patriots starters will not go. So that is why your line is moving down.
And I feel like Bill is notorious lose the first preseason game.
Yeah, let's fucking build up some fucking.
Yeah. Oh, you
Don't
guys
shit.
think you're hot shit?
Not that Bill Zappi can't, win a preseason.
Zappy can sling it. They got what's his name too from Louisville.
I thought they moved him.
Malik Cunningham playing receiver now.
He's not playing QB.
No, he's playing receiver. He's like number 84.
Yeah, I thought that.
He'd be fucking electric in a preseason game.
I read some article about how someone was comparing him, some beat reporter was comparing him to Julian Edelman, which is obviously his greatest ceiling, which would be fucking awesome. I loved Malik Cunningham at Louisville.
Good ball player.
I mean, shit, he had more rushing touchdowns in his career than Lamar Jackson. Played one more year, but still.
Yeah, he was a good ball player. No, he's doing both.
Yeah.
He's doing both.
He's getting some burn.
Can you take snaps as number 84?
He got his most extensive quarterback work yesterday.
They also do that.
He's fucking playing, dude.
They also do that rookie thing where they don't give him their actual numbers until like the first preseason game. So he's probably going to be wearing a single digit.
Yeah, he's actually wearing 54 is what he's actually wearing.
54.
Well, yeah, I mean, Mac was wearing 59 or whatever.
Dude, if he's back there slinging it.
If he trots out there with 54 taking snaps this weekend, I'm all in.
I mean,
that's just the Patriots thing.
It's actually not. Still not bad at quarterback. You got Zappy, McSorley, and then if Cunningham does play, we don't know.
Well, they got McSorley from Arizona. Huh?
Oh damn!
But still not bad there. And then Houston's got obviously fucking Dougie Mills. Who's there?
I have no idea.
We worry about Dougie's confidence.
No.
Fuck no, dude. Dougie's going out there to prove he's going to be the starting quarterback next year.
Boom. You heard it.
I remember when
Case Keenum is there.
Dougie last year.
Case Keenum is there third.
He's probably going to be fighting for basically a backup job.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, there's only 3 quarterbacks on the roster, so I think he's all right. But
yeah, he solidified with his headset and clipboard.
Yeah.
Oh, they do. I know that. There's also that new rule.
Emergency QB, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Case Keenum's got to worry about getting cut.
The other Thursday night game, I haven't really seen anything right now. Vikings and Seahawks. Seahawks are -4.5. That makes me think Kirk Cousins is most likely. They think that Kirk's definitely not playing.
Yeah, that line's moved a fair bit too.
Excited to watch Drew Lock play.
I don't think I'm laying 4.5 there.
It's quite
Yeah, I don't love laying more than like 3 in the preseason, to be fair.
No, yeah.
But I do think Drew Law. I mean,
I mean,
who's the Vikings trotting out there? Big Dick Nick Mullins.
Might have to money line parlay that with a.
Big Dick Nick Mullins can run the play action for you.
He can do some damage out there. He had some games for the Niners.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was about 500, I think, until a 3-game losing streak ended his,
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
ended his 500 guy status.
just kind of, the magic wore off.
Yeah, as it happens with Heineke had that a little bit too.
Yeah. All right. We want to do.
There's a lot of fucking some big dogs here all of a sudden out of nowhere.
You want to do some the baseball tonight?
Yeah, it's a big slate.
Yeah, I decided to take a little more hacks than I normally do, so we'll see how tonight goes.
Here we go.
Sometimes that happens. Tonight, the first game is Washington at Philly. Philly's decided, just didn't want to lay it. I guess if you're looking at a money line parlay, something there.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
No.
Okay. Miami at Cincy. Cincy got it last night, as Bruce says. Respect the Miami Marlins, but I forgot what the second part of what you say is.
Not on the road.
Only at home.
Yeah, we're worried about them down in those Miami nights.
Braxton Garrett goes.
Them Miami boys and them Miami Knights.
Braxton Garrett goes against Luke Weaver. I didn't want anything of this game.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, a couple of meatball chefs. I still think the play is on the Reds plus 1.5, laying minimal juice.
Okay. We got Minnesota and Detroit. Sonny Gray goes against Erod, who just decided he wanted to stay in Detroit over going to the Dodgers. Still a hilarious move. Twins are hot, okay? Twins are hot. Going against the Tigers. I kind of just had to here, so I took Twins full game money line minus 120, riding Sonny Gray there.
I got Twins first 5 money line.
Okay.
Yep, so short it feels like a trap, but I'll take
Doesn't it?
these. I like the Twins as well.
Erod's been pitching well. Hot team. Mikolos goes against Eflin. I didn't take anything.
Rays first 5 money line.
That was the way I was looking to take, but I didn't.
Yeah, I'm not passing up Rays here.
Anything from you, Bruce?
No, it fell outside of what I'm trying to do, but it is probably short at laying 180.
This is a vibes game for me. Astros at Baltimore. Give me the Houston first 5 money line minus 132. I want to see what the vibes are like in Baltimore.
Vibes.
And Framber coming off.
No.
Yeah, which I don't love.
93 pitches, no hitter.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Grayson Rodriguez not the best. So give me Houston first 5 money line.
I'm out. I want nothing to do with this. The vibes are. I mean, you can't. The Orioles are just gonna fucking Oriole, dude. Like, what are we doing, man? Before the biggest series of the fucking year, dude.
Yep.
You think they care about that?
Oh yeah. No, I mean,
You think that's something smart to be doing?
I don't think the players care. Or the players might care. They might know the guy. They might not. But it's just organizational vibes.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, every team hands their broadcast and radio broadcast strict rules about like what they can and can't do on air. Obviously, the announcer was taking the lead of the graphics guy or the producer, but I imagine that's like the whole broadcast room failed. We gotta make an example out of one of yous.
Maybe I don't.
Here's a suspension to the announcer guy.
I know.
Bruce,
all he did.
Bruce, you don't though.
All he did was say their record.
The shit that announcers have been saying this year, you don't suspend a guy for that.
They are supposed to be overly homer.
They are.
Sure.
It's their mandate.
Which it drives me insane, but
They're team employees. You're just supposed to cast the Orioles in a positive light at every step of the way.
Yeah.
You can't suspend a guy for that, dude.
All right, but anyway, I like the Astros full game. Grayson Rodriguez has been pitching a lot better, but I think Framber is just sort of the real class here, and that it's a short price on him full.
You think he should be suspended, Bruce?
No, but I'm just not like it. Like, it's not like a hill that I'm willing to go defend. He's a team employee. He's supposed to just glob on the Orioles all day long.
Sure.
Yeah.
sure.
It's
That's his
also
job.
like Tony said, it was a graphic that went up that he went red.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. It feels like they're making an example out of the guy, which I guess you could, because that's like a whole broadcast failure.
Yeah. I don't think like. Yeah. I don't know if
It's just a bad look for an organization that's finally good after being bad for.
I don't know if Fox is going to suspend Colin Cowherd over that graphic that made him say
They certainly should.
Yeah, there you go. That's the
They
kind of shit
certainly
That was fucked up.
we got Atlanta still in Pittsburgh going against the ace Mitch Keller.
Yeah.
Staying away.
Put me down, Braves again.
Okay.
Fuck it.
You look
Decent
fucking like
price.
Yanni. You like fucking
Yeah,
Yanni?
I don't care.
Yeah, this has the strong smell of a play of the year, to be honest with you. I absolutely love
That's 3 in a
the
row
Braves.
for the Braves. Are they on a bit of a schneid? They lose the
They
last
are.
two to
They
the
went in
Cubs.
Chicago and got slapped around.
Yeah. Speaking of, nope, that's not the game yet. We got Josiah Gray versus Ranger Suarez.
Nope.
Nah.
No thanks.
Okay.
Too bright.
This was the speaking of. Tyon goes against Carlos Carrasco, who has been a burning pile of shit. I'll take
I think we've missed the wrong team's favorite has lost at least
every time.
At least
Every time.
4 times in a row.
Yep.
I think we might have to axe that from the program.
I'm gonna go Cubs full game money line though on this one.
Yeah, I'm back on the Cubbies first 5 money line here.
Yeah, this game stinks. I don't bet totals, but this thing's probably going over.
Okay. I love that. KC at Boston. Singer goes against Cutter Crawford. I'll take the Sox full game minus the 1.5. I believe I gotta go.
Ooh.
What is it, like 190?
Yeah, 184 first 5 ain't fucking pretty. I'm out.
Yeah, I'll lay it.
Cutter Crawford's been good of late though.
Yeah, yes. Kikuchi, talk about good of late. Goes against fucking Bibi. I'll stay away.
Yeah, these guys are both decent. I'm out.
Yeah. Freeland goes against Mr. Wade Miley. I can't. I don't like this series. So I'm gonna stay away.
A lot of juice here.
I don't like this series. Yankees. Clark Schmidt goes against Tuki Toussaint. How do you feel about it, Bruce?
I mean, the fact that the Yankees lost last night is just absolutely abysmal. It's blacked out here on MLB TV, so I can't get eyes on it because I'm not paying for fucking White Sox baseball, I'll tell you that much. So the Yankees are dead. I think I'm just going to stay on blackout restriction for the rest of the season.
Put me down for Yanks first 5 money line. Bounce back.
Hell yeah. Give me a full game money line.
Genuinely cannot believe that the White Sox had 12 fucking runs.
It's your fault. You reversed
I know.
mush.
Yeah, it is.
I know.
Fucking
Yeah.
turncoat.
I
dude.
also lost money on it too, and I really didn't even get any enjoyment out of the win because, I mean, the season's fucking dead.
Okay. And you're not actually a White Sox fan.
Yes, I am, Tony.
Scott Alexander goes against Mr. Day Game himself. It's a night game. Lucas Giolito. The Angels are in quite the tailspin right now.
Oh, yeah.
I will take the Giants first 5 plus a half.
Yeah, Giolito has been absolute cheek since he went to the Angels. Put me down for Giants first 5 plus half as well.
Okay. And then Urias goes against Brandon Pfaadt. What was that, Bruce? Fod. I couldn't turn down Dodgers anyway. I could get 'em.
Yeah.
Yeah, this does feel like a Dodgers. I don't do it often, but Dodgers first 5 money line.
Dodgers any way you can get them.
Yeah,
Let's
I like the Dodgers
go.
tonight, Tony.
Nick
All
Martin.
right, we're going team ride. I'm
Oh,
going Dodgers.
oh,
Full game
no.
money line, running it back.
Against your favorite pitcher? Fod.
I don't even know how to say that dude's name. I call his name.
I
literally
just
say
said it
Fad.
for you.
It-
Fod.
Fod, or however the fuck you say his name. I don't give a shit.
Nick Martinez goes against Logie Gilbert. I'm good there.
Put me down for the Mariners first 5 money line.
Mariners first 5 million.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anyone else? Okay. And then Scherzer, I assume no.
I
Yeah,
actually
I'm out.
am taking that game.
Sure, dog.
Yep, I got the Texas Rangers money line, and then I parlayed it with the Milwaukee Brewers money line
Whoa.
for plus 107.
Wow.
Okay.
It would
Parlay.
sure would be shocking if that thing didn't come home.
Oh.
Okay. Let's keep shit talking the parlay.
Well, he's just saying. He's just saying. All right, so tonight, Twins full game money line. Houston first 5 money line. Cubs full game money line. Sox, that's the red. Full game money line, lay and a half, whatever you want to do there.
Okay.
Giants first 5
God.
plus a half, and Dodgers full game money line.
All first 5, Twins money line, Rays money line, Braves money line, Cubs money line, Yanks money line, Giants plus a half, Mariners money line, Dodgers money line.
Bruce.
I've got the Reds plus 1.5, the Twins, the Braves, the Astros, and the Dodgers any way I can get them.
Yeah. Welcome to the program, Ty Schmidt. How are we?
It is fucking icy cold in here.
Every
I am
day.
right underneath a vent.
It
Boy,
is-
it cold.
Icy cold in here every day. Speaking of, Bruce is depressed. Do you want to say anything about the Yankees before we go to the Green Bay Packers?
I told Bruce. What are you doing?
That's my bad.
Yeah, don't fucking
Oh, I
mute me.
turned
What
you
the hell
off.
is wrong with you? I told Bruce that, and I've done this about 10, 15 times this year. I'm effective immediately. I'm done until they win 7, 8 games straight.
Okay. The what was it? Two was it earlier this week? The 2 games got you guys back, or was it 2 games in a row or 3 games in a
They
row?
played well against the Stros.
They should have swept the Stros. They should have.
Yeah.
And they just, same deal. You know, you get a good start, and then they bring in one of these fucking bums from the bullpen who can't get it out, gives up 4 runs quick, and then what do you want, fucking Anthony Volpe to get you 9 RBIs because that's basically what it had to be.
Mooney getting tossed on
You
a
mean
pitch
rookie of the
was
year?
Absolute strike.
I'm sick of that son of a bitch.
Dude,
I mean,
that
he
pitch was
thinks like,
that pitch was painted, dude.
he thinks like, well, if I manage like shit for the next 2 weeks, but then if I get tossed a couple times,
Yeah.
that'll show everyone I really care.
Everyone knows I'm just honest and love this ball club.
Yeah. He needs to go. I don't care what they do. 'Cause like me and Bruce were saying, like the ceiling at this point is if they make it to the wild card game, I think they can win that because I think for one game, like if you have Cole on the bump, like I think they can beat whoever in the wild card, and then they'll get swept in whoever they play after the wild card.
Okay. We
With
continue
a nice 24-3 loss in there.
Sure. We continue our NFL previews.
Speaking of which, this is a nice NFL football.
Yeah, it needs to be blown up a little back up to its original fucking status.
Sweet.
But it is sweet. This week we started the AFC North and the NFC North. We did the Steelers and the Bears yesterday.
Okay.
Today we do the Packers and the Cleveland Browns. We're going to start with the Packers. The longest odds you get for the Super Bowl are 6,600. You get plus 3,000 to win the NFC, plus 400 to win the NFC North, and 7.5 is their win total. I'll let you break down the team a little bit.
Yeah, I think I have placed a bet on them to win the division just because I don't know when the next time I will get, those kind of odds for the Packers to win the division before the year starts. Probably, I guess depending on how Jordan Love is, it could potentially be a while. Winning the NFC, winning the Super Bowl, I think that's,
Sure.
a little unrealistic. That'd be awesome if they could do that, but I'm not going to get over my britches and say that that's, a possibility. But I realistically do think their ceiling this year is probably winning 10 games.
See, I went through and the weapons are super young and inexperienced, but they seem good. Like they seem like they're all right. And I think it's gonna, and that's including the quarterback. That's
Right.
tight end, quarterback, wide receivers.
Yep.
All super young, all inexperienced, but all very talented. It seems like. I feel like the offense is still going to be okay because the O-line is supposed to be really good.
Exactly.
If they stay
Yeah,
healthy
they're saying-
and if they run the ball.
Right.
Is Bach gonna play? Fucking
Yeah.
He is. Zach Tom is a guy they drafted who apparently has been making like some serious strides, and they're thinking he could be like a real difference maker on the offense this year. But that's the thing that no one's really talking about is they need Aaron Jones to have like another career
Yeah.
year.
Can we do the thing where we just give Aaron Jones the ball instead of talking about it all year?
And I think this year they finally will. Like because if they want to I think they're going to play in a lot of close games because I think the defense is going to be a lot better. But yeah, he needs to, whether it's, a mixture of rush and receptions, he needs to touch the ball, I think, at least like 30 times a game.
Yeah.
I don't love the idea.
At least 20.
Yeah, at least 20. I don't love the idea of him and A.J. Dillon splitting carries equally just because A.J. Dillon's a good, power back like in the red zone and everything, short yardage. But I just, like, Aaron Jones needs to be on the field all the time. He needs to touch the ball all the time. The big thing, though, is it's the defense.
Yeah.
Like, the defense was supposed to be so good.
I mean, on paper, they look great.
They're unbelievable.
That's every year. Like, on paper, it feels like we're talking about them, like, and it's not that they're always good, but it just doesn't feel like they're as good as we think they're going to be.
They have names, they have talent, and I think the scheme a lot of the times, like, say what you want about Joe Barry or who they've had in the past, but it's just like, if I have to watch they are the kings of, like, on 3rd and 6 or 3rd and 5, they'll have their D-backs playing like 12 yards off the ball, and it's just like the easiest first down ever, and that just happens time and time again. If Rashawn Gary's healthy, like, because that was a big blow last year because he was kind of making that I mean, they drafted him at 12 when they got him, and he's, like, athletically, he's a freak. Like, he should be one of the best pass rushers in the NFL, but coming off an ACL, like, he was starting to put it together last year. But if he's good, I think Van Ness is going to be good. I mean, obviously he's
you got the Georgia guys.
Exactly. That's what Michael Lombardi's blue chip, red chip list. Yeah.
Has he started it?
Quay Walker was a red chip linebacker.
Okay,
so
good.
that gets me very excited. They're saying Devontae Wyatt, the guy they drafted the same year they got Quay Walker. Like, he didn't do a whole lot last year, but they said he's just been a beast in camp. Kenny Clark is incredible. And then, like, their secondary should be very good again. So it just all depends. Luckily, they finished 3rd in the division last year, so their schedule isn't as difficult. Me and Tony were talking about it on one of the breaks during the show today. Like, I think realistically, through the first, like, 8 weeks or 9 weeks of the season, like, they could have 6 wins.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's very possible. It'll just
for the first 9 weeks. Okay, they have the Bears, very winnable.
Yeah.
I think they got to win that first game.
I agree.
Oh yeah, Bears.
I agree.
Very winnable. Falcons, very winnable. The Saints is winnable. Detroit's winnable. Vegas is winnable. Denver's winnable. Minnesota's winnable. Rams is winnable. And then you even have the Steelers week 10, which is winnable. It's not like there's no games in there. Like, there's no Eagles, Niners,
Right,
and anything like that where you're like, oh, well, they're definitely going to be huge dogs in this game. Like, those are all either they're going to be favorites or most likely within 3 would be my guess.
And I think we'll know very, very quickly how good this team is going to be. Like, you'll be able to tell after the first 3 weeks if it's like, oh, okay, like, they could actually, win 8 to 9. I mean, barring injuries, but they could win 8 to 9 games this year, 10 games this year, and make the playoffs. Or, like, okay, this team's going to go 5-12, and they're going to struggle really bad.
See, my assumption was that Jordan Love is going to be okay. In my assumption in today's handicap was that Jordan Love's going to be okay.
I think so.
So that's what I'm talking about. Their entire schedule,
It's pretty chill.
besides the Chiefs, and even the Chargers, depending on how the season's going, they may be 6-7 point.
Yep.
Right.
But it's at home. That one's
Exactly.
even at home. Even the Chiefs is at home.
The early bye is kind of tough.
Yeah,
Week
6.
6.
Knew that was going to happen probably. But that also, like, last year, it was like, oh, it's set up perfectly because they had a late bye. And then by the time, like, we got to week 12 or 13 or whatever it was, like, they had to win out to get in. So it was like, well, that didn't really do anything for them. So, I mean, we'll see. I don't know. A lot of people with the Jordan Love stuff, too, are, like, shitting on him and saying how bad he's looked. And then, like, we'll get clips of a throw every once in a while where he makes an unbelievable throw. But, like, they're not going to ask him to do what they were asking Rodgers to do. It's going to be, hey, you can't turn the ball over a bunch, and when you have guys that are open down the field, you can't miss them because like this team is going to rely on the running game and good defense to win them games. Now that doesn't mean that he can't go out there and win them a couple, but I think realistically, like, you're expecting if he can throw for 180 to like 225 yards and like 2 touchdowns and maybe a pick, and if he does that, multiple times or more times than he doesn't, like, I think they're going to be just fine.
Yeah, the goal is basically looking like the 49ers offense. With
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna do
as long as LaFleur doesn't get pass happy, they'll be fine.
I haven't done the full deep dive on Lions and Vikings yet, but it feels like there may be a plus $400 ticket on the Packers for the division potentially. So far this year I go Commanders under, Giants over. I'm going to put a ticket in for the Packers over the 7.5 too. I think
definitely
it just
definitely
feels,
on the over.
with the schedule and like how good the pieces are on defense, O-line, running back. Like I'm gonna put it over.
I think because this is like, I mean, he's not going to get fired if they have a bad year, but like this is guess what? If the Packers go
2 years,
6-11 this year, like LaFleur will be on the hot seat starting next year for sure. So he knows what's at stake. And then just in terms of the division, like the Vikings, I feel like are going to be one of those teams who regress big time. Like they won so many one-score games last year, just had shit go their way. Losing Dalvin Cook is obviously huge. Losing Thielen is huge. Even
Zadarius Smith.
Yeah, exactly. Zadarius Smith. He had a career resurgence year last year.
I love Harrison Smith, but like I mean,
their defense was awful last year. It was awful.
Now is Flores going to fix it? Probably not that quickly. Bruce, how do you feel about the old fucking Green Bay Packers?
I feel good. I like the over 7.5 as well. Obviously it's high hopes past winning the division, but chill schedule should be,
fucking chill schedule.
Yeah, I mean it is like a super chill schedule, which I love.
Should be fun.
But also, if they don't win the division, like I still think like winning 9 games might get you into the playoffs in the NFC.
Probably.
Like, and that's where it's tough for me because like the Lions drafted Jack Campbell, they have Sam Laporta, like they have a couple of my fucking Hawks who I love and ride or die with. So like I do want to see them play well, but it's also like it's the Lions. It's just tough for me to, having watched that team for the last 30 years, to buy into all this hype. Like they are absolutely better than they have been.
Their defense still stinks too.
Exactly. And then you also look at it, and like me and Foxy were talking about, it's like, okay, like all this stuff, like their offensive line's really good, so I guess that's kind of the difference. But like, are they better now when they had Calvin Johnson and Matthew Stafford, and they, outside of that 1 year where they went to the playoffs and then kind of got screwed over by the Cowboys in the playoffs? But it just, I don't know, like we always talk about this, like the teams like the Packers and the Steelers and the Patriots, like these good
Giants,
these good franchises. I mean, you could throw the Giants in there. I mean, not as of late.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, but you know where I'm going with this. It's like very rarely do these teams stink.
There's never been a season where they, especially because they had, but there's not.
Rodgers' rookie year, they went 6-10. I think that was the outside of last year. I think that was and a couple of times where like he broke his collarbone and didn't play all year. Like, but they haven't had a losing season in between there. So it's just like the expectation is
standard is the standard.
Yeah. You'd be surprised if they weren't in the fight for a playoff.
I think so.
And it's such a tough home field too. Like it's always like, it's going to get cold. Winter's always coming.
Well, that's the thing though, is like it's a tough home field when the weather starts to change. Yeah. But if like it's not that tough in September and October, I mean, it's loud, but it's loud in every NFL stadium. And if they're out of it by the time the weather changes, then like the home field advantage doesn't do shit for you. But I really do think that they'll be in prime position to potentially win the division. And if not win the division, maybe grab that like seven playoff spot in the NFC.
How do you feel? You got any props for this Packers team?
Yes, I do, Tony. I'm also taking them to win the division just because I'm pretty low on the Vikings, and it's hard for me to be high on the Lions in general. From my lifetime, they've never been a good fucking team. So I have the over of Jordan Love's touchdowns at 21.5. Obviously, I'm a Jordan Love mark. Utah State guy, born and raised. Shout out. And then, that's it.
Okay. I forgot about your Utah State markism.
Yep. Yeah, if Jordan Love throws 22 or more touchdown passes this year, I will be ecstatic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like
1.5 a game.
You'd be pumped if it's like 22-10.
22-10 would be unbelievable. Maybe like 6 rushing touchdowns as well.
Sure. Stumpy, did you say?
Yeah, put me down for the over.
All right, there you go.
Go Pack, go, baby.
Fucking team ride on the Packers.
I want to hear out of you fucking boys. Hammer fucking down. Good fucking gambler.
Good fucking gamblers. Hammer Dahn, boys.
You should have seen me when I was fucking covering the Expos.
Gumpy hung out with him last weekend.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
That's a deep cut.
Oh,
Thank you, Ty.
man.
Thank you, boys.
That made me tired.
All right, so yeah, feels like we're bullish on the Green Bay Packers. I mean, it all pretty much relies on if Jordan Love's a dumpster fire. Obviously, that changes a lot.
Yeah, but even if he like comes out and is turning the ball over, like he probably clean that up
Just
and
protect the balls, really. That'd be nice.
Yeah, like
I mean-
remember when they went down to the Bills last year and they just started running the ball and said fuck it?
yeah.
So what genuinely does worry me about Jordan Love is that all the way up until his junior year, he kept the ball like out of the other team's hands. He threw Utah State out of so many
but he
fucking
had
games
to.
his senior year.
He had to.
Yeah, I know they lost a bunch of weapons. All this, there was a bunch of
Doing it by himself.
complaining about it. But I mean, seriously, it's still the Mountain West. Like
Yeah.
he shouldn't have thrown that many picks in the Mountain West and then gone as high as he did in the draft.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cleveland Browns.
Yeah. It's good. Let's get a Browns fan in here. Oh wait, they don't exist.
Got him.
Oh,
3,500 to win Super Bowl. 2,000 to win the AFC. 400 to win the AFC North. Win total is 9.5. What do we know about the Browns? Browns have a top 5 O-line for sure. Really, really good O-line. They have a top 5 running back, probably 2 or 3 running back.
Yeah.
Weapons, Amari, he still got it.
I think he is gonna have a pretty good year.
Okay.
They have David Bell out of Purdue. He's pretty good. Who else do they have?
Peoples Jones.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, they've
DP.
Elijah Moore.
Elijah Moore.
Moore.
Are they? Is it the best weapons in the division? For sure not. But they do have the probably
Joking dog.
best. They have the best O line, and
Yeah. They're like, they're as close to Army as you're gonna find.
sure. But I mean, if Deshaun Watson is old Deshaun Watson,
Yeah.
that is.
Yep.
If you got to put 8 in the box every single play against Deshaun Watson of like 2018, I'm fucked.
Cedric Tillman, the rookie, actually looked pretty good in the Hall of Fame game. He made a couple plays. But he's out of 10.
Jim Schwartz as well, I think, is a big difference for them.
Jimmy. Defense, great D-line, okay, especially since they added Zadarius Smith opposite Myles Garrett.
Probably signed Clowney a week before the season.
Linebackers are the secondary, even though they have Denzel Ward, has been the issue.
Yeah, who even are their safeties?
Their safeties are Grant Delpit, who I don't even think played
He hasn't played in a while.
because
He blew
he
out.
got hurt coming out of LSU or whatever. And then Juan Thornhill, who the Chiefs drafted early, is their other safety now. So that actually might be a little better there.
Okay. They actually too could have pretty good years.
I have a hard time reading the Browns.
Yeah. I think there's just so much on whether Deshaun can get back to who he is.
Yeah, which there's a lot of unknown there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
right.
this is a good buy low spot for the Browns if you're gonna be high
9.5
on them.
isn't that low.
I don't. Yeah, that's why I was there. I was
Well-
expecting the total to be like 8, maybe. Like when I saw 9.5, I was like, I don't know, dude.
Okay, so 9.5 is their over under. For them to make the playoffs, it's plus 112. If they get 10 wins, they're easily making the playoffs, in my opinion. Just because I think the AFC is going to eat each other alive. I think they're all going to be 10-win teams that make the playoffs, and I don't know how many 11-win teams they're going to be. So I like them to make the playoffs at plus 112.
Okay, you got him as Mitt's got him as a playoff team. The schedule opens Cincy, Pittsburgh, Tennessee, Baltimore. I mean,
God, that's tough.
it's well, and then San Francisco the week after that.
Jeez.
But then it lets up a little. You got the Colts, Arizona. I mean, but then it's back to Baltimore's. It's not the worst schedule. End of the year is a little bit.
Have there been like Deshaun is back training camp highlights? Like, is
actually-
there any indication that he's all the way
The
back?
Browns social media team put him throwing from a net
Oh
like
yeah,
5 yards away a few times.
Did
That was
see
sweet.
that. Yeah, that was-
I haven't seen many highlights
Yeah.
from the Browns.
I think the Browns social media team is actually doing a pretty good job of just
Well, they-
not showing.
I
it.
struggled to just assume that Deshaun is all the way back.
Yeah, I don't. I'm
That
not-
is
I'm not
a
assuming it
major.
either.
I feel like I know he didn't play for a while, but at some point last season, like I don't even remember seeing flashes
Well-
of.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was the thing. Like at the end of the year, he wasn't even.
they were like
being a complete dog.
blackballing Browns games as well
Yeah,
from
yeah,
national
yeah.
TV.
it's a hard for me. It's a hard team to handicap. So I always
and hard to root for. So why take the over?
Yeah. I'm not taking the over. I'm not taking the under.
They also got rid of fucking Brownie, dude.
Yeah. But that piece of shit. Fucking elf. The elf. What's Amari Cooper at? 4.5?
I don't have a fucking
I didn't even
play
look.
here, dude. I'm fucking out.
Amari Cooper's for sure at 4.5.
Probably.
Chubb's a beast.
I would take his over.
Chubb's a beast, dude.
Chubb's a beast.
Chubb's a monster.
Great O-line. Myles Garrett. So, all right, I got another PFF follow-up bone to pick.
Hell yeah.
Yesterday, I look. TJ Watson, 83. Okay.
What's Myles Garrett at 98?
He's a 93.
Okay.
And this is what really put me over the edge.
That's people love.
Jordan Love's a 79 on
Oh, so basically TJ Watt.
Yeah, so the gap between Jordan Love and TJ Watt in the system is, minimal, and then it's a 10-point gap up to Myles Garrett.
Well, PFF. They're the.
Hey, dude, they watch every single play and they rate every single snap, dude. Come on.
Dude, what the fuck just happened with, like, 2 hours ago, everyone said the Saints signed Hunt and Barr, and now they're both leaving without deals?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I read not official.
Physical?
No, Kareem Hunt's visiting the Colts.
Whoa.
Yeah, I
makes
read not
sense.
official. Like
We said that like last week.
I said it
dude.
last week.
Fucking
I said
get
sign,
Kareem Hunt.
sign Kareem Hunt right now.
Yeah.
Well,
right.
he maybe he was down there and was about to sign, and then fucking Colts called after Jonathan Taylor wasn't at fucking camp, and things might have taken a turn and said, "Hey, we'll offer you more. Just come up here."
Yeah. Yeah, that is true, Tony.
I was actually I don't want to say I was confused by the Kareem Hunt signing in New Orleans because they have Jamal Williams.
They paid Jamal like a fair bit of cash.
They drafted Kendre Miller. Fucking Kamara's only 3 games. Like, I mean, you think for 3 games you could probably deal with those 2 backs?
I mean, you could probably get some shillings from the Colts right now.
Because guess what? After 3 games, Kamara's getting 90% of those touches.
I don't hate fucking a backfield with Anthony Richardson and Kareem Hunt, to be honest. Fucking couple dogs there.
Shit, thinking about it, who's playing slot for them outside of Kamara? Kamara's going to be their best slot receiver.
The Saints.
Yeah, what receivers do they have other than Michael Thomas?
They have Chris Olave.
Yeah, he's nasty.
Yeah.
Absolutely nasty.
I believe they had the Rashid Shaheed, who had a nice little is their slot.
Ooh,
There's another.
The speedster Rashid Shaheed.
There's another guy too, right?
Traquan Smith.
No. Well, yeah, Traquan Smith.
Who's that dude from the Dolphins last year? He played quarterback at Kentucky.
What's his name? Callaway, maybe?
I don't think he's there anymore. I know who you're talking. He was like number 1.
Yeah, I forget who I'm thinking of. Speedster.
They drafted A.T. Perry, who was really good out of Wake, I believe. Yeah, that one didn't make sense anyways for me in New Orleans. Colts makes.
I like that by the Colts.
Colts makes a lot more sense. Okay. Tomorrow we will do. I believe it is the Ravens and the Vikings.
Yes.
Couple purples.
Yep.
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 And then the Lions and the Bengals are the favorites.
Couple cats.
The Lions and the Bengals are the favorites of these 2
Fucking
divisions.
jungle cats. Yeah, that's
What a
think about
fucking year.
it. Yep. All right. Anything else before we get out of here?
Tony, I had something.
I got
I know that, man. Before your fucking quote.
what?
Go,
Mitch tried.
Carry on, lad.
carry on.
Was Mitt fucking shoehorning in?
My
Yeah.
shoehorn came in at the wrong time.
Jeez. I got Philadelphia advancing and Nashville advancing tonight in the League's Cup.
Reminder: golf tomorrow.
Gaff.
Gaff.
Oh, yeah.
Gaff.
Find yourself a winner.
Is that the FedEx Cup back there?
Believe it.
Oh,
Shit.
fuck.
You're all right there. All right. We'll be back tomorrow. Good luck.
Oh no, Mitt.
Are you not saying it?
What's happening here?
I'm kidding. Mitt, go ahead.
Well, now I have to reopen up
unlock the
my
phone.
Wait,
unlock
you
the
fucking-
Now I have to reopen up my
Unlock
phone.
the phone.
So I
Unlock
I thought you
the
were.
phone.
I was getting shoehorned out.
It's made an absolute mess.
Gosh, I'm pissed.
Can't wait for the byline.
And now a quote from Emmett McMahon.
You know what, Tony? You don't always need a plan. Sometimes you just need a breath. Trust, let go, and see what happens.
One more time from the top. A quote from Emmett McMahon. Action.
You don't always need a plan.
Okay.
Sometimes you just need a breath, trust,
Hold on.
let go.
Hold on.
and
Start
see
from
what
the
happens.
top again.
You fucking asshole.
How's it spelled?
Well, you just changed. He just changed the word in front of the word. All right, one more try. Just read it as it's written. Don't change any words.
You don't always need a plan. Sometimes you just need to breathe. Trust, let go, and see what happens. Quote from Mandy Hale.
Thank you.
Nailed it.
Sometimes you just need a breath.
2 breath.
Whatever.
Good luck.
God bless.
Hammer.
Dahn!